Assalamualaikum and a very good day, everyone. Our topic for week 5 is linear versus nonlinear text and also contextual clues. What is linear text? Linear text is a traditional text that needs to be read from beginning to the end. Reader makes sense of the text according to the grammatical and syntactic arrangement of the words. It also has an order or sequence. Normally, for linear text, author decides the reading path. Some examples of linear text are novel, poems, short stories, letters, educational texts. All those texts we read from the beginning to the end are linear texts. What is nonlinear text? It is nonlinear text because it is the opposite of linear text. And nonlinear text is non-sequential. Most of the times, readers do not have to go through the text in a sequential manner in order to make sense of the text. And nonlinear text also has many reading paths. And for nonlinear text, readers who decide the sequence of reading, not the author of the text. Some examples of nonlinear text are text with visuals or graphs, flowcharts, charts, maps. Any text that is not read from beginning to the end falls into the category of nonlinear text. Here are some differences of linear versus nonlinear text. In terms of definition, for linear text, it refers to traditional text that needs to be read from beginning to the end, while nonlinear text, it refers to text that does not need to be read from beginning to the end. In terms of reading path, for linear text, there is only one reading path, which is decided by the author. And for nonlinear text, there are multiple reading paths. They are determined by the reader. In terms of content, for linear text, it typically includes printed text. And for nonlinear text, it typically includes digital text. In terms of efficiency, for linear text, it may take time to find the information readers are searching for. And on the other hand, nonlinear text, it allows readers to find more efficiently. And for examples, for linear text, there are novels, poems, letters, textbooks, newspaper articles, so on and so forth. And for nonlinear text, the examples are flowcharts, knowledge map, and encyclopedia. For summary, for linear versus nonlinear text, the difference between linear and nonlinear text mainly depends on their reading path. Since linear texts have a sequential order, they have only one reading path. However, nonlinear texts have multiple reading paths since they are non-sequential. Let's move on to contextual clues. What is contextual clues? Contextual clues are hints that the author gives to help define a difficult or unusual word. The clue may appear within the same sentence as the word to which it refers, or it may follow in a preceding sentence because most of your vocabulary is gained through reading. It is important that you be able to recognize and take advantage of context clues. How many contextual clues do we have? There are 4 different types of contextual clues. The first one is in terms of inference. All right, for inference, the meaning is not given, so you must use text clues. And the next type is in terms of definition. For definition, the meaning of the word is explained in the sentence. And the next type is in terms of example. An example of the word is in the sentence or nearby sentences. And the next type is in terms of antonym. For antonym, a word with opposite meaning is used in the sentence or nearby sentences. And the last type of contextual clues is synonym. And for synonym, words with similar meaning are used in or near the sentence. That's all for our lesson for week 5. Should you have any question or any problem pertaining to the lesson for week 5, do not hesitate to contact your respective lecturers. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.